following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
The Stoner Jesus Show podcast, recorded live from the Stoner Jesus Studio Complex in Stoner Heaven. My name is St. Peter. And now for the host of the show, the savior of the weed, Stoner Jesus.
Yeah, bitch. Stoner Jesus Show podcast, November 16th, 2015. We're recording it live. We'll do it live. St. Peter should be here momentarily. See how much more of my money he's got. The money he owes me. Broadcasting, of course, live on Cannabis Radio on Spreaker. The chat area there. There's also a chat room on stonerjesus.net. We're in there as well. You can hear the Spreaker live broadcast on that page also. I'm at Stoner Jesus 420 on Twitter. Tweet me a link to the show whenever, however, and wherever you're listening. And you will get a retweet. At StonerJesus420 on Twitter. If you want to email the show, StonerJesus420 at gmail.com. Many ways to interact with the show, whether it's Twitter, email, the chat rooms. All those are good places. If you're on Facebook, a good place for hardcore fans of the show is Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook. It's a group. It's a closed group. Your friends can't see what you're saying or what you're talking about. For those of you who don't want to admit that you're hardcore fucking fans of the Stoner Jesus Show, if you want to hide, let's face it, why wouldn't you? You can do that on Facebook. Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook. Join our group for the show. Post funny shit, stories for the show, ideas for the show, whatever. And you also, that's where we get together for Skype segments with the fans of the show and shit like that. So make sure you search Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook. For those of you who are new to the show, or maybe you haven't listened to the show in a long time and you're just now checking out this podcast. So I notice there's of course different levels of listeners. There's the hardcore listeners that listen live a lot and listen to all the podcasts. There's a lot of people listen to all the podcasts, or most of them. And there's some people just listen to a few podcasts a month. you will know of all the fabulous changes that have gone on here at the Stoner Jesus Show. Of course, we're still on stonerjesus.net. Our podcast can now be found also on cannabisradio.com. We are back on iTunes, so search either Cannabis Radio or Stoner Jesus on iTunes to find us there. We're on Stitcher, of course, as we always are. Search Stoner Jesus on Stitcher. You can also search Stoner Jesus on Spreaker. You can find the archive on my account on Spreaker. You can find also recent shows and live shows on the Cannabis Radio account on Spreaker. So just search Stoner Jesus in all these places. And of course, a brand new platform available now to millions and millions and tens of millions of people worldwide on the iHeart Radio app. There's on all the smart TVs and all the new cars, everywhere. You can find the iHeart Radio app or iHeart.com or iHeartRadio.com. Search Stoner Jesus on iHeartRadio and you will find the podcast. It goes right to iHeart as soon as we end the show. Bam! It's on there. For you to share to your heart's content, if that's what you want to do. And it's a great way to spread the word about the show. Because you know a lot of people don't want to fuck with a mobile app, or they don't have, they don't maybe not have Stitcher, but just about every phone. I think Androids come with it. I don't know if iPhones come with it, but I know Androids come with iHeart. As I said, so do the new smart TVs and the smart cars and the new cars and whatever. They all have the iHeart Radio app. So as I said, it makes us available to tens of millions of people who otherwise may not want to go through the damn hassle of finding the show. And by the way, I've made this claim before. I'll continue to make it until someone proves me wrong. This is the most hardcore fucking show on iHeartRadio. Of all the shows and all the stations, granted a lot of them are terrestrial radio, so they really can't compare to the uncensored nature of this show. But a lot of them are uncensored podcasts. None of them are as hardcore as the Stoner Jesus Show. Believe that. Believe that. I haven't mentioned what we got coming up on this show. The Stoner Jesus Show, the live one tonight, we got... It's a good thing I write this shit down because I was drew a fucking blank. The Church of Stoner Jesus. You can call in with your confessions, 1-347-414-WEED. The phone lines are open. But if you want to confess, wait till the next segment in the Church of Stoner Jesus. I'll do my sermon. It'll be the traditional reading of Psalm 420 by Stoner Schizo. And as I said, your confessions, whether on the phone, 1-347-414-WEED, or on Skype, as Skype, the Skype name is Stoner Jesus 1. Stoner Jesus and the number 1. Where the fuck is Peter? It's time to be in here at 8 o'clock Eastern. We got to do this money thing and continue to wrap up the haunted house, which this fucking... It did last year as well. The storyline for the haunted house just drags on and on and on. It's damn near Thanksgiving. Where is Peter? This fucking intern in his little booth in there. Don't shake your head at me. Go find him. Just... Oh my God. It's horrible. It's fucking horrific. Anyway, there's a little backstory as I kill time as usual. We had the big haunted house. We have it every year. The Stoner Jesus Haunted House. It's on the grounds here at the Stoner Jesus Studio Complex in Stoner Heaven. So, this year we had a lot of shit going on. We were making the move to Cannabis Radio and back on iTunes and iHeart and all that stuff. And we had to make some changes to the show. So I said, look, St. Peter, you take care of this. You take care of the Stoner Jesus Haunted House. Now, I know a lot of regular listeners are saying to themselves right now, or saying to the radio or the whatever they're listening on, the laptop or the tablet, or the phone, or the computer, they're saying, Stoner Jesus, how can you put St. Peter in charge of the haunted house? I have no real good answer for that. Maybe I just didn't give a shit about what happened this year. But St. Peter, being ever the bargain shopper, he found a gay bachelor party. They had a bunch of leftover stuff. So he bought it all, and we went with the gay haunted house theme. Now, I got to hand it to St. Peter. Before I fucking rip him a new one when he gets his ass in here. I got to hand it to St. Peter. It was a great idea. It pulled in a ton of money. The gay haunted house was a big, big hit. We couldn't get the rights to It's Raining Men for the song, but that's okay. You can't look at the negatives. You got to look at the positives. The positives were, it was a big, big thing, and we made a ton of money, and it was awesome. So afterwards, we shut it down and everything. I'm comparing the receipts to the amount of money that St. Peter took in at the gate, and I noticed there's a discrepancy. A discrepancy. Finally, Peter, get in. Sit the fuck down. Get on the mic and I'll fucking turn it on. There was a discrepancy between what Peter gave me and what should have been a discrepancy to the tune of $240. Now, last Friday he gave me some money. I got it written down here. This is so fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. You gave me $240, Peter. Last week you ended up giving me $44.60. So, hold on, let me get you some music. You deserve some fucking music.
What the fuck is that?
That's your music, man. Go ahead.
That's going to be distracting any man.
I don't want to tell you. That's your music. So, what did you get any more fucking money? You've been out on the street hustling, supposedly, to get me some fucking money, to get back some of the money you took from me. How much money you got from me, Peter?
Well, Jesus, I got, I wrote it down here. Let me get my spectacles out. Let me get my spectacles.
You fucking ridiculous.
Shut up, Jesus. I got it right here. Yeah, I got another $17.48 from what I owe you.
$17.48?
Yeah, $17.48. That's correct, Jesus.
I don't even understand. That's like pennies. How are you fucking charging pennies?
Well, again, Jesus, like I said last week, the market really determines the price that I can charge for my services. Some negotiation has to take place, and sometimes I get less than I had hoped for. Therefore, you got $17.48.
I don't... Okay, just give it to a fucking intern and bring it in here. Look, I gotta get my phone, I gotta get my calculator out. I haven't had to use a calculator since fucking 2004, you dickwad. And now I'm counting up change. You give me $240 fucking dollars. You know at the rate you're going, it's gonna take a while, right?
I guess so, Jesus, but I don't know what you want me to do, man. I mean, I have a certain set of skills that allow me to make money out on the street, and, so far, there have been problems with the monetary end of things.
Oh, okay. I got it. You now... Jesus Christ. So far you've given me a total of $62.08.
Yeah, if you say so, Jesus. No. I'm not a math wizard, obviously.
$62.08. Subtract that from $240. You know what? I don't even give a fuck. I'm not even going to do it. $62.08. You give me $240. Get back out there. Give me some more fucking money.
Oh, man, Jesus, I'm really fucking tired. Tonight, I really don't feel like, getting into that shit.
I didn't ask you if you felt like getting into it. I didn't ask you anything. I told you to get back fucking out there and get me my motherfucking money. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get what you're saying in general. I get the general tone of what you're talking about. But, I really don't feel like it, Jesus.
You know what? I don't care what you feel like doing. I don't give a shit. I'm going to go to break. If you're still in that booth when I get done and not out getting me my fucking money, there's going to be problems. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so, Jesus. I think you're saying that if I'm still here, you're going to come in and, punch me or whatever?
Pretty much. That's the general idea. Maybe more than punching.
Well, in that case, Jesus, I'm going to, get going. Got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of, gotta get your money. Gotta get your money together, so I'm going to, just going to get on out of here. I'll see you later, Jesus.
God. So $62.08. That's less than $180. He gives me less than $180, I guess. I'm getting a headache. By the way, this is really fucked up music. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to continue to play fucked up music for St. Peter because he fucked me over at $240. Some hardcore shit, man. Speaking of how hardcore this show is on iHeartRadio, that's some hardcore shit, stealing $240 from Jesus. The the wicked ways of people, of men, of the, you know, whatever.